why are conductors so important to have on the head end? This is exactly why it is so important to keep a conductor on the head end of a locomotive, no matter what any class 1 carrier or whoever says, oh no, we don't need a conductor. We don't need a conductor on that head end. Just take a look at what happened here in Ohio.
Officials for people in Ohio to immediately evacuate an area that's near a massive train derailment, with officials warning of the potential for a major explosion. ABC's Rena Roy.
Major explosion, okay? I've always preached this. A conductor's role is if there is a derailment, you have your consist, which is your list of rail cars, and based on your dangerous material or whatever hazardous material you're carrying, if that stuff starts leaking, the book, or now it's on y'all's phone, it tells you who to call and how far to evacuate. So I don't know if the conductor did that in this case, but that's their job. So as soon as it derailed happened, they went to emergency. He should have got down. If you look back and saw flames, he can't see the cars. It doesn't matter. Call the number anyways that is on that hazardous material, and then you'll see what happened whenever this did happen.
That's the latest.
An urgent evacuation order now underway in East Palestine, Ohio, after a disastrous train derailment. Officials warning of a potential major explosion.
The Grammys were interrupted by the news to leave now. So, I mean, it was immediate.
The small town is located 50 miles northwest of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Schools and offices also shut down in the area today. Janet Meek's home is within the evacuation zone. She's now staying at a hotel 20 miles away.
That's insane.
To not know, how much damage could be done to our home and when we can go back.
I'm going to stop it there. I understand as a homeowner you're concerned about your home and when you can go back. But as a conductor or as an engineer that's operating these locomotives and these trains, their biggest concern is your safety. So to know that maybe the conductor did do his job and do the right thing, or the engineer did, and they hit 911 on the toned up 911, told the dispatcher just derailed. There's fire everywhere, and they told the people around this train to get away and get out. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured thanks to that. So I understand that it sucks that maybe your house might catch on fire or something like that, but at the end of the day, this woman's alive because of the news and getting the word out, and due to a conductor. Conductor had to see it first.
Multiple explosions have already caused massive fires since the derailment Friday night, sending toxins into the air. Federal investigators saying 10 of the 50 derailed cars were carrying hazardous material, including vinyl chloride. Short-term exposure to the chemical can irritate the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs. Long-term can lead to chronic liver and kidney problems. Authorities warn the explosion of a rail car could also launch deadly shrapnel up to a mile.
Deadly shrapnel up to a mile if this stuff blows up. That's insane.
NTSB investigators are on scene, piecing together what caused the derailment.
We obtained 2 videos which show preliminary indications of mechanical issues on one of the rail car axles.
Rail car axles. So here's my initial thought. What could have possibly been? Could have been a hot wheel. Could have been, you think the detector would have got it? It could have been a bearing. It could have melted. Who knows? It could have been a thin flange. I don't know if they ran over a switch and may have picked a switch. Maybe it was a crossover. It's hard to say. But I'm curious what the NTSB has to say about this whenever their reports go public.
EPA crews are testing the air and water regularly. Although the water is discolored, they say it's safe to drink. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not drinking that water. So again, this is why a conductor is so important. I talk about this all the time, and it can happen. It can happen at any moment. There's thousands of trains ran every single day that carries hazardous material. And as a conductor's role, when you go into an emergency, it's your job to get down and take off walking, see what happened. Did the EOT just go out, or did the EOT dump your air? Did you actually derail? Are cars on the grounds, or fires, or something leaking? If it is, what's leaking? If you don't know and you see flames and you just know you got hazardous materials between this car and they're down on the ground, you call this number, tell people to evacuate, save lives. This is why a conductor is so important. This is why you'll never hear me. I will beat this dead horse over and over and over and over and over until hopefully the FRA listens, NTSB, anybody who involved listens, the carriers themselves. They're willing to gamble innocent lives to save money. That is absolutely unacceptable, and it needs to be addressed now. Hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, be sure and leave a comment down below. What's your thoughts on this? Thoughts on the conductor being on the head end. If you want to support the channel, you can click the join button. It's like $3 a month. It helps me out. If you don't want to do that, hey, you got merch. You can go buy you a hat, something like that. They're all in the store. Should be linked down below, or railroadtalk.com. Appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in a couple of days with another video. Until then, y'all be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.